Okay, this is 5.6, volume in different systems. So we're going to be converting between imperial and metric using the units of volume. So let's try these. Circle the metric units and underline the imperial units. Okay, well, circle the metric units. Well, we know yard is not metric, it's imperial, but we know a centimeter is, so we'll circle that one. And then we know inches is imperial, so we won't circle that one. And miles imperial, so we're going to underline that, and underline that. So you can see we only have one volume measurement for the imperial system and three for the metric and three for the imperial. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do an example here. For a camping trip, Willow bought a backpack that has a volume of 4,577 cubic inches. What is its volume in cubic centimeters? So you can see right here, we've got conversion tables from SI or metric to imperial and from imperial to SI or back to metric. Okay, they involve volume. Okay, cubic centimeters, cubic meters, cubic kilometers, and cubic inches, cubic feet, cubic yard, and cubic miles, and to their appropriate match. Okay, so it says here for hint, use the charts inside the back cover to make other conversions. Example, 1 meter cubed is equal to how many cubic feet? But for this little practice here, we can use these conversion charts right here. So what relationship will we use? Well, we've got cubic inches, 4,577 cubic inches. We want to go to cubic centimeters, so we start out in cubic inches. 1 cubic inch is equal to 16.39 cubic centimeters, so we're going to use that conversion ratio. 1 cubic inch is the same as 16.39 cubic centimeters. Okay. So what is the volume of the backpack? Well, we know there's 4,577 cubic inches in the backpack. Now you might think that's a lot, but it's not really. We're going to multiply that to conversion ratio of 16 cubic centimeters per 1 cubic inch. That's what this means here. Is equal to, and we get an answer of, take your calculator out, we get 75,017.03 centimeters cubed. So the backpack has a volume of about, we'll probably just round it off to 75,000 centimeters cubed. Okay? Another example. Matt is the manager of an arena. He wants to buy 14 meters cubed of sand to create beach volleyball courts in the arena after skating season ends. How many cubic yards of sand does he need? Well, how many cubic yards of sand are there? Well, we know we're starting out with 14 cubic meters of sand. And we have to go and find the relationship between cubic meters and cubic yards. So we're going to go back up to our chart. And we know over here that 1 cubic meter is the same as 1.31 cubic yards. So we're going to use that conversion ratio. So how many cubic yards? Okay, well, let's not put 14 in there yet. We're going to do the conversion ratio. We have 1 cubic meter. We're going to do the conversion ratio first. It's the same as 1.31 cubic yards. Okay, so we want to know how many cubic yards are there in 14 cubic meters. Well, that's the same as 1.31 cubic yards is to 1 meter. Now we've got 14, so we'll put a 14 cubic meters here. And what we do to one side, we can't change the equation. We do to the other side, 14 cubic meters, and the conversion ratio just follows down. It's still 1.31. Okay, so what happens is this 14 cubic meters cancels out because anything on the top has the same on the bottom, cancels out. And we're left with our question mark, or x cubic yards is equal to 1.31 cubic yards times 14.3 divided by cubic meters. Those units cancel out. What's on the top and on the bottom, if they're the same, they cancel out. And we end up with an answer of 18.34. Take your calculator and multiply 1.31 times 14. We get 18.34 over 1, or 18.34 cubic yards. So the volume is, rounded to the 1 decimal place, is 18 point, and we're going to round back down to 3 because the next one is a 4, and if it's less than a 5, we round down. Okay? So, fairly simple as long as you've got the conversion charts. You can use the back of your book, or you can use the ones that are here in the chapter. Sometimes you might need to use the ones in the back of the book because the ones here aren't complete. Okay, go ahead and start the practice.